Everyone is invited to Mal and Ben's wedding, but there are a few who can't go or probably won't go because of lack of outfits. The worst in that list has to be Camryn Coyle, so I'm making a new outfit for her. Camryn came with a dinosaur shirt, a short, a cap, and a pair of slippers. The outfit looks super comfortable, but I think she's going to get stopped at the gate if she shows up dressed like this to Mal and Ben's wedding. Also, Camryn is smaller than other dolls, so I don't have any other dresses that she can wear without the dress looking too big on her. Instead of making off-the-shelf evening dresses for all these guests, I thought it would be interesting to make a dress that kind of reflects who she is, so everyone will come to Mal and Ben's wedding with clothes that reflect who they are. Camryn Coyle is a scientist, a physicist, an engineer, a tinkerer. So what would be a good inspiration for her dress? And I thought steampunk would look great. A little less Victorian and a lot more punk. So she will get two-piece bodice. It's usually a corset, but it seems unlikely that a girl like her would wear a corset. People who prefer t-shirts and a pair of slippers generally don't like to wear corsets. And she will get a long tail dress, an outer jacket, a hat, and a pair of boots. In this video, we will finish the bodice and the skirt. I traced Camryn's clothes to make the upper bodice and the lower bodice. We're going to make two separate bodices for her instead of one long one. The two top pieces are sewn together, and then the two bottom pieces are sewn together. To make the top garment look more like a bodice, I continue to fold and fold and fold until the bodice would fit her body perfectly. And then eventually the bodice kind of looked zigzagged, so I cut off the excess. I did start out with a slightly larger sized pieces. I added extra space to the pattern after I traced Camryn's shirt, so I had some space to fold and cut at the end. For the lower bodice, I have simply sewn the front and back pieces, then the back piece was cut in the middle, so the bodice can open up and Camryn can get into it. The skirt is sewn to the lower bodice. The skirt is going to be a long tail skirt, so shorter lengths on the front and a longer length on the back. All these steampunk inspired dresses seem to have shorter length skirt on the front and then longer or poofy dress on the back. I'm going to avoid multi-layered dress. She could drown in her own dress because she's smaller. So to make the skirt, I cut out two pieces, a kind of a half circle for the back piece and a long straight piece for the front. They are going to be sewn together to make that uneven length skirt. To contrast the white bodice, I thought a black and gray striped skirt would look great on her. Well, I'm just choosing from whatever scraps of fabric I have lying around the house, but I thought it looked pretty good. The skirt is given some folds on the waist, so the skirt would poof outward a little bit and add a little wave to the skirt. Not a lot, but just make it a little bit more poofy. I also outlined the edges of the bodice with a strip of black fabric. First, I thought it kind of made the bodice look more bold, but also to hem the frail edges of the bodice. Then the skirt is sewn to the bodice. Then we have the basic main dress done. It feels like getting to here took forever because I started out with a concept, but I had no idea how to make the dress. So after some trial and error, this is what we ended up with. Okay, good. I added some black gems on the front to decorate the dress. We still need to make the outer jacket, a pair of boots, and a hat. We will figure out how much more decorations and accessories she needs after we have those other garments made. So for now, here is Camryn with just the dress part done.